Hello and welcome back to Game Hydro. Today we're talking about a brand new game that has been anticipated for a while. It's a cheerleading and cheer coaching game called Boss of the World, and this is one of the most flat out confusing games that we've played in a while, but I think we have figured out quite a bit of it, so we're going to help you figure out quite a bit of it too. They even have their own official videos, but their own official videos can sometimes be confusing, so we're going to go over pretty much all elements of the game. First of all, you might be wondering how to increase your credits by collecting gym fees, your money, your credits, whatever you want to call them. So you got to wait for the amount of time shown on here in order for the collection button to pop up. You can try setting the time ahead on your phone or tablet, whatever you're playing the game on, and see if you can collect early. That may screw some other things up, though. You got this other currency right here, which is called bows. Boss of the World, bow, get it? This is the premium currency of the game. You typically have to buy them, but there may be ways to earn them for free in the game, such as completing enough tasks to move on to the next chapter. So, let's take a look at the task list, which is on the left side. Here are the tasks that you have to complete, or at least that we have to complete for Chapter 2. If you don't see anything in the task list, then that means you won't be able to do anything else in the game, and that the game glitched and screwed up, and that in order to fix that, you're going to have to click on this little phone icon in the top left corner, go to the settings screen, scroll down, and hit the log out button or the login button. But for us, we actually had that glitch happen when we logged in via Apple for whatever reason, so we had to log out and do the tutorial all over again in order to get the game to actually work properly. So, looking down at the bottom left, you got your coach energy and your cheerleader energy. Your cheerleaders lose energy for the amount of tricks that they do, and your coach loses energy for the amount of choreography that he or she assigns to the team. We'll go over choreography in a second because that's by far one of the most confusing parts of the game. But anyways, you can increase your coach energy and your cheerleader energy by spending one bow a pop, but your energy also comes back over time, so it's probably best not to waste your bows on that. All that you should be doing is, hold on a sec, let me make sure the music's off so we don't have another screwy moment in the game. Alright, music off. Sometimes the music doesn't play when I'm recording, but then when I watch the video back, all of a sudden there's music in the background. So that's what we did that for. Anyways, so where were we at? So if you tap on the profile of your head coach, you can edit your avatar. You don't just have to stick with the avatar that you made. You can discard your entire coach by changing your gender, or you can you can change the gender of your coach by tapping discard, or you can simply modify stuff as you see fit. You can change everything from face shape, eyes, eyebrows, nose, all that business. So, yeah, let's talk about the choreography bit. You go to the gym, and first of all, you got to make sure that you purchased the minimum required items in the gym. The task will tell you what it is. It's the blue mat and the vacuum. So tap on the 3-bar icon and hit catalog. In order to do that, that's where you go to the gym store. You're going to go to gym inventory. The requirements are to purchase the vacuum, which we purchased a little earlier, and under equipment, purchase the spring floor, or the blue spring floor, as it's sometimes called elsewhere in the game. Once you have those, you'll be able to place the vacuum by, well, the gym floor will place itself, but you'll be able to place the vacuum by hitting the build button. This will allow you to view your inventory and place the item in a room that has been unlocked. So, long press the item, and you'll be able to drag it somewhere. Then we hit the save button, or the check mark button, go back, and you hit the person button you're able to go in and walk around the gym. Now, this is kind of useless, but the main use for this is that you're able to walk around while your cheerleaders are completing their routine. The weird thing is you can't walk backwards in this game, so I guess our guy can only walk forwards and steer, or our girl if we're using a female gym coach. But I digress. Tap on the floor itself, and the choreography, practice routine, and hosting a class will come up. Now, we're going to go over to choreography first. We've started choreographing our routine, but it is not long enough for competition yet. We're going to tap that and check it out. Everybody's kind of all over the place right now, but that's because this is kind of where they're at mid-routine. Now, tap, we've already made 2 groups of 8 girls and 4 individuals. The reason for that is that the moves that you do in competition or in class, whichever, take either 1 person, 4 people, or 8 people. So it's easy to kind of group them together. Now, with all our groups set, hit the scorpion button, which is the silhouette of the person with their leg, with their foot touching the back of their head. If you don't know what a scorpion is, but if you're playing this game, you probably are involved in cheer in some way, and so you probably know. Anyways, we're going to hit the plus button to add a category, and you can do pretty much any stunt that you want or move that you want in these categories. These are just shown and advertised as a way to kind of categorize everything. So if you want your whole squad doing a pyramid, you can put a pyramid in there and categorize it that way. Or if you're just trying to put a placeholder in there, you can do that. We'll go basket toss, but I'm pretty sure we haven't unlocked any basket tosses, but we'll tell you how to unlock new stunts coming up. You got, for the groups, you got stunting and sequence. Now, the 8 girl sequences, unfortunately, these are all unlocked by spending bows. So you won't be able to do any of these right now. Later in the game, you'll be able to spend bows in order to unlock them. There are stunts that you can unlock, though, by engaging in cheer classes. If you see a stunt that is blacked out and you can't do it, that is because your character's stats are not high enough yet. So to increase their stats, you're going to put them in, you're going to host cheer classes. Now, it's best to have everybody in the class instead of just one. But if you want one particular girl to be a specialist in a specific advanced stunt, you can just do that. Or you can pick 4, you can bid 8, however you want to do it. Right now, we only have pyramid skills unlocked because when we were messing around with the class mechanism, we only did pyramid skills. So we're going to have this squad do the brace level 2 TikTok. Now you can move this green square in order to decide where you want the girls to move to. And this can double as an easy way to change their placement if you need to change their placement in order to make a better stunt. So, preview, and you're going to have to watch the whole stunt go before you are allowed to confirm that that's the movement they're going to do. Now the confirm button goes. We're going to tap group 2, stunting, pyramid skills, because that's all we got. Switch up. We're going to send them down there, preview, wait for them to move. Now the game tells you to watch out for collisions between cheerleaders, but as of right now, the cheerleaders absolutely do not crash into each other, literally ever. So they actually just walk straight through each other, so that really won't factor in. Now there's these 4 individuals over here. We're going to have them do some individual stunts. You got running and standing, tumbling, you got single and combination jumps, and you got dance motions. So for her, she's all the way off in the corner, which is a good place to be for running, tumbling. So we're going to pick the round off back handspring, step out, turn, round off back handspring, because it has a really long name. And if it has a really long name, it must be a good move, right? anyways. So tap on the screen and move your finger around in order to decide where you want the endpoint of her stunt to be. If it's red, it's out of bounds. If it's green, it's kosher. So hit the preview button. There she goes, taking off, and she's going to finish her stunt in the exact position that we selected. We're going to pick moves for some of these others. This girl in the middle, we're going to do standing tumbling to demonstrate that. We're going to pick this really long name stunt, and that actually will send her backwards. So we're going to send her down here. Her stunt is done. So for her, we're going to do a dance motion. It doesn't really matter which dance motion you pick, but there's a ton of them. Face the crowd, preview. Now this game is arguably much easier to play on a tablet. We're going to do jumps for this one. It's much easier to play on a tablet than it is on a phone, because on a tablet you can see a lot more detail. With the phone, the characters are very small, can't really see a whole lot. So, but for her, we picked a toe touch into a pike jump combo. You can pick double toe touches